Today is Monday, September 25th. Show me what you got there, hon.
Well, I'm trying to see how far out the sweet potatoes have decided to escape to.
Teresa and Charlie, look, she's out in the row. She's digging up these sweet potatoes.
And they're supposed to be, the first row is right there.
Yeah,
But
well,
these guys are not in the row.
so what she's saying, if you go back, we planted them in rows over here. That might be a row. And that might be a row. But
This,
she was just cutting some of the leaves back so we could get in here. I told her we don't need to even pick any now, but we do a row at a time, then we can start to cure them one row at a time anyhow.
but these aren't rows. This isn't a row.
No, that's just in the walkway.
That's just in a walkway. Oh, you bad old sweet potatoes.
Well, it's a pretty good sign then anyhow.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of clay soil here, and I tilled over there. I did not till over here.
Oh. This is definitely not softened. Just want to give a little boost there.
Yeah, they break pretty easily.
Whoops. Huh. That one has some kind of deformity. Weird. Anyway, they're weird anyway. But if you don't get them out, we were told, they'll keep coming back, and you might not want that. This one's kind of small. Those are usable.
Well, those are bonus.
Yeah, they are.
So that's great. So where I'm standing used to be watermelons. These are the beds where I had planted the watermelons, and we didn't have a spot for watermelons. I just made these on the go in the summertime and just planted 4 mounds, and this whole thing was full of watermelons. We just cut the last watermelon from our harvest,
And it's good.
and it's delicious. I would say we had over 30-40 watermelons from 4 plants. And cantaloupes were so good this year. We had, what do you think, maybe 100 cantaloupes?
Yeah, they weren't all large. Some of them were smaller, but still.
Yeah. And if you go out front right now in my driveway, there's a table, and it's got a huge pile of tomatoes on it and huge pile of squash with a big sign that says free. She's finding another one. She's having a hard time. This is what I thought, we'd have a hard time digging these out.
I like to kind of get a feel for where they are. Well, this one might be deeper than I thought.
That's my
Nope. Just a fingerling.
68-year-old wife in there digging out potatoes on her hands and
Oh,
knees.
I couldn't wait.
I told her not to do it yet, but she wanted to go. She can't. But I couldn't wait on the ones in the bags. We had to dig up one of the bags. So that was about a month ago.
Just getting the borderers.
Now the sweet potatoes here, we're in Delaware, zone 7A, so we could actually leave them in
Till when?
till the first frost
Which is in 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks. Then you cut them real fast, then
We don't do things real fast.
you got a week to get them out after that first frost, really.
Yeah.
But the ground's still warm, so I don't think the ground's going to freeze.
I don't know. We have a big tarp, and we've done that before when we grew them in New Jersey, but it's so much easier to do it a little bit at a time, really.
Yeah, it is. So way over there, and this is the potato patch over there where you see the white hoops. We haven't done a video in a while. That's the vegetable, what we call the vegetable garden, and Teresa planted the cabbage, the cauliflower, the broccoli, and
Rutabaga.
rutabagas. So we got our fall crops in over there. Although with all the rain from the last hurricane storm, tropical storm, everything got flooded, we may have to replant some of the seeds.
Yeah.
And our strawberry patch that you saw is thin is still producing strawberries. They did get a little bigger. They're not as big as I like, but it's the first year for those plants, so we'll see. They're ever bearing, and it's the end of September. And we're getting a bowl full of strawberries every day. So that's pretty incredible. Our fruit trees, we'll probably do a video on those. The peach trees are doing okay. The other trees are, you know, we were battling the Japanese beetles and all the problems we had, and they're still alive, but just barely. But we might get peaches next year, which would be pretty incredible if you get peaches in your second year.
Well, we would have to not let them bear too many.
Not too many. And then we might get blueberries. The blueberries keep flowering. Even at the end of September, they're flowering. And Teresa keeps taking all the flowers off of them.
There's some berries on one of the bushes.
There's some berries.
Yeah, they can't ripen though.
She said there's berries on the bush. Now our compost pile didn't make it through the storm. It got 100% saturated. So well, we didn't have a real big compost pile anyhow, so I just spread it all out. It stinks.
Yes. It putrefied. Putrefied.
Putrefied.
Yeah.
Still works. It was still 120 degrees. All right, so we're gonna play around here with the potatoes here a little bit.
With the edges. Yeah.
With the edges, and we're only gonna kind of harvest one tubful at a time because we have to cure them. So the way we're gonna cure them is with a heating pad. We're gonna put the potatoes in a tub and put the heating pad under the tub. Put a lid slightly loose on it, and you know, try and keep them warm for a week.
And moist.
And moist, warm and moist. But if you need to know that process, just comment. We'll be glad to make a video of that if you need to know how to cure the sweet potatoes. But you do need to cure them because they won't, if you eat those, they're not going to be sweet. You won't like them. You have to cure them. And I'm going to go get lunch. I'm going to leave Teresa here to do her work. I came over to get her.
Here, this is the cardboard that was under the straw. So the watermelon patch went all the way to here. But the sweet potatoes didn't know that. So they decided to move in and grow a few of their own.
Yeah. Yeah, the watermelons and the sweet potatoes are having a good old time together. You got all these holes in the leaves because we had grasshoppers and Japanese beetles. What else did we have?
We had those gold beetles at the very beginning.
And the gold flies. And
they're beetles.
They're beetles.
And they're shiny gold. But that's when we covered them for a while to give them a chance to get big. And then we took the tarps, or the covers rather, the insect covers
I don't know
off.
if I did a video of that. We don't like to spray too many chemicals, and we don't spray chemicals. We were organic. So what we did was we put, Teresa, put plastic hoops, and then she put insect netting over them. And since we have irrigation system on the ground, the drip irrigation, we could go ahead and keep them watered and keep them covered. And they kept still finding their ways in. And then we had a bunny.
Oh, yes. But it didn't eat the sweet potatoes.
Nope.
But it ate the beans in the other garden.
Yeah. So we had to live trap the bunny, unfortunately. But we did move him to another field. Anyhow, this is Charlie and Teresa Garden for two. We're just out here filming Teresa doing all the work.
Just playing.
As we normally do. Teresa does all the work. Just playing. So, and then we're going to have to decide what we're going to plant in this spot next year. You know, because you're supposed to rotate your crops, but sweet potatoes, it's debatable. So we'll have to make that decision a little later. We don't have to do that today, obviously. But this is loosened soil here. I turned it over 3 or 4 times. And Teresa's putting in some ground covers too. Probably have to do a video on our ground covers. But for now, we're going to get some sweet potatoes out of the ground. We got a couple weeks to harvest this whole area, and it's like 30 by 30. So for 2 people, we're guessing we'll get 100 pounds of sweet potatoes, but we don't know. We'll find out. So Charlie and Teresa, garden for 2. Till next time, thanks for watching.